Welcome back to Studio 10.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Now, hopefully you woke up in a warm bed this morning you didn't want to get out of. Maybe you're still in it watching Studio 10. Some people right here in our area woke up cold in an abandoned building or in a parking lot or on the streets. You have the chance to help them get back on their feet. This is Michelle Dees from Housing First Inc. Now, Michelle, who are the people I just mentioned?
Well, you've got veterans, you've got the elderly, you have families with children, you have teenagers who are out on their own for whatever reason. They're everybody.
Yeah, you've worked with all kinds, people who have just fallen on hard times. Now, in 1992, some local business and church leaders got together and said, we want to see the economy grow, but we also don't want to take away from the homeless. So how can we make a difference? How can we benefit both? So they came up with the Homeless Task Force. How did the task force come up with a plan to help the economy grow and also help those who are less fortunate?
Well, there's lots of planning. There is a local strategic plan to end homelessness. We're currently in the process of redoing that now. That involves community leaders, it involves civic leaders, it involves those same business people and faith-based organizations that all come together and say, how as a community are we going to make this work? Because homelessness is not an agency problem, it's a community problem.
Now, in '96, the task force was renamed Homeless Coalition of Mobile. It became a nonprofit, and later it became Housing First. So tell us about all the things everyone involved in the organization has done since the 90s, from the 90s till now.
Well, that would take a lot of our time. But
some of the bigger things, help us get to know you.
What we do now is we actually are the lead agency for the local continuum of care for the homeless. That continuum of care actually, it hubs money to lots of different organizations that provide care to the homeless. So places like Catholic Social Services, 15 Place. And so basically we do the application, we do the monitoring, we do the answering to HUD, and we make sure that that money gets out to the community, to the people who can actually use it the best. The other thing that we do is we provide direct services, things like outreach. We have an outreach team that if you call our office or if you email our outreach at housingfirst or at hfal.org, you can let us know that there's a homeless person that you have found that needs assistance, and we'll actually go out there. We provide permanent housing and wraparound services for those people who are getting those services.
Right now, what is the homeless population like in Mobile and Baldwin County compared to what it was like 5 years ago?
Right now, it's officially a little bit lower. As of our last point in time count, we count the homeless every year at the end of January. That will be part of the Project Homeless Connect project as well. Last year, it was a little bit lower.
That's good.
That is good. We have a long way to go still, though.
You're making a difference. Now, you just mentioned Housing First, Project Homeless Connect, and you're all invited. It's going to be January 31st, and it's going to be from 8 until 2 at the Mobile Civic Center. So, Michelle, how can we help out that day?
We need volunteers. We need people to come out and help make sure that the participants actually are encouraged to continue through the process. There are going to be a lot of people there. There are a lot of services. This is a hands-on, everybody who attends will get services, medical services, legal services, dental services, vision services, things that they really need and have a hard time getting access to. And so that's going to be a daunting process. So our volunteers are going to be really, really crucial to make sure that our participants are able to get all of the services that they need and that they don't become discouraged halfway through the process and leave.
And you're looking for more than 500 volunteers if you can get them.
We would love that. We're expecting a large turnout of participants, and we'd like each participant to have a volunteer that would work with them the whole time that they're there.
That would be wonderful. It sounds like you guys are doing great things for the community, helping the economy grow, not hurting anyone. So if you need any more information, you can find it on our website, fox10tv.com, on our Studio 10 page. If you want to help out, you do need to be at least 18 years old to volunteer, but you can do that again January 31st from 8 until 2 at the Mobile Civic Center.